welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Roshni. Now let's look at today's top headlines. Regarding the NEET PG 2023 postponement, doctors protest at Jantar Mantar. Escalating their demand for NEET PG 2023 postponement, the doctors under the Federation of All India Medical Associations staged a protest at Jantar Mantar. The candidates have been pushing for an extension in the NEET PG exam by 2 to 3 weeks to reduce the gap between the result declaration and the counselling process. The NEET PG exam is scheduled for 5th of March. The doctors' body sought the exam to be postponed by May or June. Unusual case study of MEHNDI smell leading to seizures in 9-year-old female. Sargangaram Hospital, New Delhi recently reported a unique case of a 9-year-old female who was suffering epileptic seizures after application of MEHNDI. This case study has been published in latest edition of Clinical Neurophysiology. Department of Neurology, Sargangaram Hospital received a 9-year-old female child who suffered her first convulsion after MEHNDI application. She had abrupt loss of consciousness leading to fall and convulsions for 20 seconds. A year later, she suffered 2 similar seizures after application of MEHNDI. Recently, she was brought to the hospital for a further checkup. Doctor cannot be held negligent simply because patient did not favorably respond to treatment. The Kerala High Court bench recently stated that simply because the patient did not respond favorably to the treatment, the doctor cannot be held negligent. Setting aside the conviction order of 3 nurses and 3 doctors under sections 304A and 201 read with section 34 of IPC 1860 for medical negligence, the High Court bench observed, simply because the patient has not favorably responded to a treatment or a surgery has failed, the doctor cannot be held negligent per se for the offence under section 304A of IPC unless the prosecution establishes beyond reasonable doubt the culpable and gross negligent act on his part. That act must be the approximate or direct cause of death of the patient. Such a shred of evidence is lacking in this case. None of the witnesses and documents discussed in the above paragraphs points the gross or culpable negligence on the part of any of the accused. Vitamin D could be a weapon against type 2 diabetes. Vitamin D supplements are typically used to guard against bone loss and fractures, but new research offers up another possibility. For folks with pre-diabetes, they may help lower the chances of a full diabetes diagnosis. Across 3 clinical trials, investigators found that vitamin D supplements were modestly effective in curbing the risk of pre-diabetes progressing to type 2 diabetes. Over 3 years, just under 23% of study patients using vitamin D developed diabetes versus 25% of those given placebo pills. On average, the study found supplements lower the risk of progressing to type 2 diabetes by 15%. Researcher Dr. Anastasios Platas said it's pretty clear that vitamin D has a moderate effect on reducing the risk of type 2 diabetes if you're at high risk. Indian Pharmacopoeia Commission flags adverse reactions linked to Amphotericin B. The IPC, through its recently issued drug safety alert for the month of January, has revealed that Amphotericin B, popular antifungal drug, is linked with adverse drug reactions named hearing disorders and tachycardia. This came after preliminary analysis of ADRs from the Pharmacovigilance Program of India database. Amphotericin B is an antifungal used to treat fungal infections in neutropenic patients, cryptococcal meningitis in HIV infection, fungal infections, and leishmanias. That's all for today. Stay safe.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.